I'm going to talk about occurring patterns. So let's look at weather warnings. There is no weather warning, so let's look at pressure patterns starting from 8 p.m. So 1016 millibars of pressure, 1012 millibars of pressure. That's March 12th, 2026. Today's date. So March 13th, 2026, which is tomorrow, Friday. So 1996, 1004 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next hour, which is March 14th. So 1000 and whatever. So let's go to next 24 hours, which is March 15th. So 1000, 1004, 1008 already passed. So 1012, 1012. 1060 millibars of pressure. So let's go to next hour, which is 128 hours. Not 128, but 114. So let's start from 980. So 976. No, it's gonna be 984. 988, 980 something, 992, and 996 millibars of pressure. So let's talk about the precipitation pattern. This will solve the pressure pattern actually. So starting from 2 p.m. So Hanover is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So I need to draw a line. Niagara Lake is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to 5 p.m. There is something. So put else in honor. Now gonna faucet is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to 8 p.m. So put else in gonna parts in Niagara faucet is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to 11 p.m. There is nothing else. Let's go to 8 a.m. So put else in honor line said OB Whiteton. Doses are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So let's go to 11 a.m. So let's clear this. So line said, oh, be Whiteton Poils in honor Collingwood, Bobby, Sanby, Salaby, Hamilton, Oakland, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangewood, Downtown, whatever, Richmond, whatever, Newmarket. Doses are gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of snowfall. So Scarborough, Stowful. Scarborough, Stoffel, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Colbert, Peterborough, Barrie, Virginia, Beverly Hills, Olala, Niagara Falls, City, Niagara on the lake. It's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snow for London. Let's go to next hour, which is 2 p.m. So, lines hit. Let's start holding again. So, lines hit. Obey, White, Port Elgin, Hanover, Newmarket, Orange Hills, Stoffel. Brampton, Mississauga, Downtown Toronto, Richmond Hill, Scarborough, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Colbert, Peterborough, Belleville, Barrie, Virginia, Beverly Hills, Olala, Bombay, Sun Beach, Sotheby, Midland, Hamilton, Oakland, Niagara, Lake Parts of Niagara Falls City is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of snowfall. Parts of Niagara Falls City is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. It's sudden. So let's go to next hour. Collingwood is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to London. Let's go to next hour, which is 5 p.m. So line said will be Whitetown Poyolton, Sotheby, Midland, Olala is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of snowfall. Collingwood, Palm Beach, Tanner Beach, Barrie, Virginia, Beverly Hills, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville, Brampton, Orangewood, Downtown Newmarket, Stoffel, Scarborough, Stoffel, Richmond Hill, just like I did done, Oshawa, Uxbridge. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters, actually 2.5 millimeters of snow, including Hanover. So Hamilton, Oakville, Mississauga, downtown Toronto, Niagara, and Niagara Falls is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to next hour, which is London. Let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. So line said, obey Wharton, Olala, Bombi, Standerby, Salaby, Midland, Port Elgin, Hanover is gonna get some Uxbridge, possibly Peterborough. Those is are gonna get some 2.5 millimeters as snowfall. Scarborough, Stoffel, Lashua, Coburg, Belleville, Betty, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Newmarket, Orangeville, possibly Richard Hill, some people like Scarborough. So those is are gonna get, including Niagara Falls City, by the way, it's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So Hamilton, Oakville, Sissaga, Brampton, down to Toronto, Niagara on the Lake Niagara Falls City, by the way, it's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 11 p.m. 11 p.m. So line zero, let's start holding again. So line zero, Bay Warton gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of snowfall per Elgin, Hanover, Palm Beach, Tanabe, Salabe, Midland, Olala is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of snowfall. Niagara Falls City, Peterborough, Belleville, Stoffel, ooh, wrong place. Uxbridge is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Now gonna Lake Hamilton, Oakville, Sissaga, Brampton, Norrington, Downtown, Richard Hill, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stoff. It's gonna get some Oshawa is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Coburg, Stoffel, like 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So Betty, Georgia, Beverly Hills is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall, including Collingwood. So let's go to next hour, which is 2 p.m. That's 2 a.m. So let's go to 8 a.m. So Hopes Bay, Whiteton, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Southern Bay, Milan, Olala, Betty, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Scarborough, Stoffel, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville, down to Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Niagara, and Lake Niagara Falls City, by the way. For Elgin, Hanover is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall, so let's go to next hour, which is not even close to meteor astronomical fingers. So let's go to 11 a.m. So Belleville, Betty, Collingwood, Palm Beach, you're gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So let's go to next hour, which is 2 p.m. There is nothing else. 5 p.m. There's nothing else. 8 p.m. There's nothing else. 11 p.m. There's nothing else. 8 a.m. There is something. Hamilton, Oakville, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, Downtown Ontario, Hill, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stoffel, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Niagara, and Lake Niagara Falls City, Lionside, Bay, Whiteham, Port Elgin, Hanover, Collingwood, Beverly Hills is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 7 a.m. Sleet. So, Lionshead, Bay, Whiteham, Port Elgin, Collingwood, Bombay, Dunby, Saturday, Midland, Ottawa, Betty, Beverly Hills, Georgia, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Hamilton, Oakville, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangeville, Downtown, Richard Hill, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stoffel, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Niagara, and the Lake Niagara City is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. 2.5 millimeters of snowfall in those areas, including Hanover. So let's go to next hour, which is 2 p.m. So Line said, Bay Warton's gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of snowfall, so let's do Port Elgin's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of sleet, including Collingwood, so Barry also. So you including Scarborough snowfalls. So let's look at lighter but snowfalls. So Palm Beach, Dunny Beach, Southern Bay, Midland, Olala, Georgia, Beverly Hills, parts of Scarborough, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, Downtown Richard Hill, Newmarket, Shelva, Uxbridge, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of snowfall. There's Hamilton, Oak, Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So let's go to next hour, which is 5 p.m. So Oshawa, Uxbridge, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, downtown Toronto. Dosage Berry, Georgia, Beverly Hills is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Berry is actually borderline 2.5 centimeters. So Olilla, Peterborough, Coburg, Belva is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of snowfall. Niagara on the lake is gonna get some 2.5, 0.25. Niagara Falls City, 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara on the lake, Niagara Falls City. So like I said, Bay, Whitetown, Poyos in Hanover. Collingwood, Palm Beach, Sandy Beach, Saturday, Midland is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of sleet. Freezing rain actually, so let's go to Oakville. Oakville is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of sleet mixed with mostly snowfall, which is 0.25 millimeters. So let's go to 8 p.m., which is Monday the 15th, Sunday the 15th. Linshead, Bay, Whitetown, Boyolton, Hanover, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Midland, or the Labadie is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain. Niagara Falls City, parts of Niagara Falls City, parts of Niagara on the lake, Coburg is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Balboa is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Peterborough is going to get some nothing else, even though it shows rainfall right now. Let's go to next hour, which is 11 p.m. So y times 0.25 for L is 2.5, and we're going to get some 2.5 millimeters. Beverly Hills is going to get some 0.25, Coburg 0.25, Bevel 0.25 millimeters. Line said OB, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, South Bay, Milan is going to get some 0.25 millimeters freezing rain. I'm going to take 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain. So let's go to 8 a.m., which is Monday 16th. So lines, whatever. So we didn't do that, not doing that. So Palm Beach, Milan, Olala is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to Coburg. Coburg is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Belva is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Vartan, 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Port Elgin, 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to 11 a.m., 3 hours later. So Lionshead is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Port Elgin, 2.5 also. Hanover, Hope's Bay is going to be 0.25. So that's Warton, 2.5 millimeters. Burke is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. But Will is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 2 p.m., which is 2 p.m. actually. So Line said, Bay Barton Point Elgin is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. So the bird's going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, including Collingwood, Sotheby, Midland, Scarborough, Stouffville, Uxbridge are going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, as well as 0.6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Milton, Hamilton, Quill, Mississauga, Brampton, Orange Hill is going to get some. Coburg, Peterborough is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Virginia, Beverly Hills, Berry, Odella. So Niagara on the lake, 6.25 Niagara Falls City, 6.25 millimeters. So let's go to next hour, which is 5 p.m., which is still same day. So Lionshead, Obi, Bartown, Boyles, in Hanover, Collingwood, Sotheby, Midland, Palm Beach, Scarborough, Stouffville, possibly. So Uxbridge, doses are gonna get downtown Toronto, Richmond Hill. Doses are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters or 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Milton, Hamilton, Oakville, Mississauga, Brampton, Rangeville, Newmarket. Doses are gonna get some Georginia, Beverly Hills, Berry, Olala. Doses are gonna get some Thunder Beach. Doses are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. So Bell is gonna get some 6.25, Colberg 6.25, Oshawa Uxbridge is 0.25. So Port Elgin, Hanover, 0.25 millimeters is snowfall. Line said OB is gonna get 0.25 millimeters is snowfall. So green is rainfall. Darker the green gets, the heavier the rainfall is. Darker the blue gets, more snowy it gets. So let's go to next hour, which is 11 p.m., which is 117 hours. Leinster bị Hobbs bị Whitetown boils in Hanover, Niagara, and Lake Niagara Falls City. Those are gonna get some Thunder Beach. Those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So let's look at total snowfall. So precipitation same place, so don't need to do that again. So let's refresh. So let's go to 8 p.m. So 60 millimeters wide. Line said OB is going to be 60 millimeters. What else in 15 millimeters? Hanover is going to be 13 millimeters, 14 millimeters of rainfall. Calling in 10 millimeters. Palm Beach is going to be 10 millimeters. Thunder Beach is going to be 11 millimeters. Southern Bay 12 millimeters. Midland 12 millimeters. Other is going to be 11 millimeters. Barely 7 millimeters. Georgia is going to be 7 millimeters. Beverly Hills is 7 millimeters. Actually 6 millimeters. Beverly Hills is Georgia. Let's go to next city, which is, after corrected, 8 millimeters Orange Hill, Snowfall 6 millimeters, 8 millimeters Scarborough, 7 millimeters, 6 millimeters in downtown Toronto, Mississauga, Brampton, 7 millimeters, 6 millimeters, 7 millimeters Richard Hill, Oshawa, 8 millimeters, Uxbridge, 9 millimeters, Peterborough, 8 millimeters, Cobourg, 6 millimeters, Balboa, 6 millimeters, Hamilton, Oakville, 6 millimeters, everywhere in Niagara Falls, 4.5 millimeters. So let's go to next London. Let's go to next tower, very whatever. So let's go to the actual next tower, which is AP on March the 14th. So Whitetown 5 millimeters, Collingwood 6 millimeters, Hopesay 5 millimeters, Lionshead 5 millimeters, 6 millimeters, and Hopesay. Port Elgin 4 millimeters, Hanover 4 millimeters. Let's do Hanover properly. That's true. 4 millimeters. Beach. The beach is Bomb Beach, Thunder Beach is gonna get some 6 millimeters. Southern Bay, Midland 5 millimeters. Other La Berry, Beverly Hills is 4 millimeters. Didia, Georginia is gonna be 30 millimeters. Expect 4 millimeters. Newmarket 3 millimeters. Orange 1 millimeters. Stover 3 millimeters. Scarborough 2 millimeters. 1 millimeters in Data Toronto. Brampton, Mississauga 0.1. This 1 millimeters of rainfall. Shawaz is going to be 2 millimeters. Peterborough. Coburg is going to get some 2 millimeters. Melville is going to get 3 millimeters. Hamilton is going to be 1 millimeters of rainfall. Oakville is going to be 1 millimeters. Oakville lightest is going to get some 0.3 or 0.5 millimeters actually. So everywhere in Niagara Falls 2 millimeters. So let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. Sunday the 15th. So White 9 millimeters. White Earth is 8 millimeters. Hanover is going to get some 7 millimeters. So actually it's going to be 8.5 millimeters of rainfall. Actually 7.5. So Hopes Bay is going to get some 12.5 millimeters. Line said is going to get some 12.6, 12.7 millimeters. So Solar Bay, Thunder Beach is going to be 9 millimeters. 10 millimeters in Solar Bay, Thunder Beach. Thunder Beach, 10 millimeters. Solar Bay is 9 millimeters. Beach, you're going to get some. Bomb Beach, 6 millimeters. Midland's going to get some. Or this Midlands, so it's going to get some 7 millimeters of rainfall. Arala is going to get some 5 millimeters. Barely 5 millimeters. Georgia, Beverly Hills is 5 millimeters. So Brampton 5 millimeters, Stoufel 6 millimeters, Scarborough 5 millimeters, downtown Toronto 5 millimeters, Mississauga 5 millimeters, Richmond Hills 5.5 millimeters, Hamilton Oakville 4 millimeters, everywhere in Niagara Falls 4.5 millimeters, Newmarket Orangeville 5 millimeters, Uxbridge 5 millimeters, Oshawa 5 millimeters, Peterborough 4 millimeters, Cobourg 5 millimeters, about 4 millimeters of Belleville. So let's go to next tower, which is Collingwood. Collingwood is going to be 6 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is final day of the model run. So, which is not model run, but final day of the video. So, 14 millimeters of white ton. Hopefully, is going to get some 7.5. No, it's going to be 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. Below that, it's actually going to be 10 millimeters, 11 millimeters actually. So, let's do line set. Line set is going to get some. Second light is blue, which is 17.5 millimeters of rainfall, but actually it's 22.5 millimeters of rainfall. Actually, it's going to be a little bit heavier. So it's going to be 20 millimeters of rainfall. So it's actually 21 millimeters. So that's the closest it could get. So put Hanover, it's going to get Collingwood is 2 millimeters. Port Elgin is going to get some, whatever. So visit whatever. So 22 millimeters. So it's gonna be 21 millimeters in Hanover. Support Elgin actually. So Hanover is gonna get some. Hanover is gonna get some. Hanover is gonna get some. Second light is blue, which is third, 12, 14 millimeters of rainfall, but 13 millimeters of rainfall. Hanover. So let's look at Palm Beach. Palm Beach going to get some 7.5 millimeters. Thunder Beach is going to get some. Thunder Beach is going to get some. Second light is blue, which is 13 millimeters of rainfall. Midland's going to get some 6 millimeters of rainfall. Sotheby is going to get some 7.5 millimeters, 7.4 millimeters possible. So let's look at Betty. It's going to be 3 millimeters of rain, 2 millimeters. Georgina is going to get some 1 millimeter Beverly is 1 millimeter there, or that's gonna get some 1 millimeter rainfall, 2 millimeters actually. So Newmarket is 2 millimeters, Orange was 3 millimeters, Brampton 3 millimeters, Mississauga 2 millimeters, down to 3 millimeters, Scarborough 3 millimeters, Toffel 3 millimeters, Oshawa 8 millimeters, Hooks was 3 millimeters, Peterborough 8 millimeters, Cobourg 13 millimeters, 17 millimeters, Belleville, Milton Oak was 2 millimeters, everywhere in Agua 7 millimeters. Let's actually double check. It is. So let's go to next tower, which is there is no next tower. So let's look at total snowfall. So let's wait 10 seconds after them. So let's look at total snowfall starting from 8 p.m. Wartime is 0.2 millimeters centimeters, Colin was 0.1 centimeters. Oils in is 0.6. Hanover is gonna get some 0.3 centimeters. So Thornaby is about 1. Bombay is about 2. So Brampton is about 2. Downtown is about 1. Everywhere on the legs about 8. Faucet is about 5 millimeters centimeters. So Belleville. So let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. Friday the 13th. So 15 centimeters is in Whitetown, Collingwood 9 centimeters. Boylston is gonna get some. The fourth light is blue, which is 8.5 centimeters. Boylston Hanover is going to get some. The second light is blue, which is 7.5 centimeters as low fast. So Hope's way is actually going to stay the mean average instead. So it's going to be 5.3 centimeters. Line said it's going to get some. That's actually 15.3 centimeters. So line's head is going to get some 15.6 centimeters of snowfall. Line's head. So Sana Bayman is going to be 11.6 centimeters. So 11.7 Midland. So Palm Beach going to get some 8.7, 8.8 centimeters of snowfall. So actually it's going to get some 9.1 centimeters. Thunder Beach is going to get some. So Thunder Beach is actually going to get some 8.7, 8.8 centimeters as snowfall. Georgia is going to get some 6.2 centimeters. Beverly is a 6.2. Betty is going to get some 0.6 centimeters as snowfall. Lila is going to get some third light is blue, which is Actually, it's gonna get some. Going to be for light is blue, which is close to the fifth light is blue, which is 10 centimeters of snowfall, but it's actually going to be 9 centimeters of snowfall. So new market orange wool is gonna be number one. Orange wool is gonna get some 6.7 centimeters, so 6.8 centimeters of snowfall. Actually, could be. So it's actually 7.617, so it's gonna be 6.8 centimeters. So actually, it's going to be wrong. So it's going to be 7.2. It's going to be 7.4 centimeters of snowfall. That's in orange hole. Snowfall 6.1. Scarborough 6 centimeters down to Toronto 4.7. Mississauga 4.7. Brampton 6.0. Richmond Hills 6.0. Hamilton, Hamilton 4.8. 4.9 is 4.7 is in Oakville. Everywhere Niagara Falls. Niagara on Lake 3.7 centimeters. Downtown Niagara Falls is 3.4 centimeters. Uxbridge 8.7. Oshawa 7.5. Peterborough 7.7. Cobourg 4.9. Belleville 5.2. So let's go to next tower, which is 24 hours after that, which is 8 p.m. There is something. So 0.1 centimeters in Uxbridge. So let's go to next tower, which is 24 hours. So this is excellent. Starting from random place. Newmarket. So Newmarket is 4.4, Orangeville 4.3, Brampton 4.1, Mississauga 3.7, Toronto 3.7, Scarborough is going to be 4.1 centimeters, Stouffville 4.8, Uxbridge 4.3, Oshawa 4.4, Peterborough 4.1, Cobourg 4.4, Belleville 3.9, Milton is going to get some, Hamilton 2.2, Mississauga that's equals 2.6, everywhere in Ag Falls 1.9 centimeters, Solid Bay 5.9 centimeters, and Thunder Beach is actually going to be 6 centimeters. Beach is going to get some. Bomb Beach is going to get some 5.3 centimeters. Midland's going to get some 5.3 centimeters. So let's go to Hobbs Bay. Hobbs Bay is going to get some 10 centimeters of snowfall. So 11 centimeters on line set. So Orella is going to get some 4.2 centimeters. Ready? 4.2 centimeters. Beverly Hills is going to get some 4.21 centimeters. Georgina is going to be 3.6 centimeters as snowfall. Let's go to next tower. Port Elgin is going to get some 4.1 centimeters as snowfall. Hanover is going to get some 3.57 centimeters as snowfall. So let's go to Whiteland, 6.9 centimeters. So let's go to next tower. Milton. Collingwood is 4.9 centimeters. So let's go to next tower, which is 114 towers. There is something. 0.4 centimeters is in Port Elgin. Hanover is going to get some. Okay, Hanover probably this time. So it is 0.3 centimeters of snowfall. So Lions Head will be 0.2 centimeters of snowfall. Not Hopes Bay. So Niagara on the Lake 0.2 centimeters. So there is no cities left. So let's look at air temperature pattern. So let's look at total freezing range. So which is 8 p.m. There is nothing else. Let's look at March the 13th. There is nothing else. Let's look at March 14th. There is nothing else. Let's go to March the 15th. So, with Newmarket 1.2 Stoffel, 1.7 Scarborough is going to get some whatever because 1.2 millimeters. Uxbridge 1.8 Oshawa 0.4 Peterborough 0.4 Belleville 0.1. Everywhere Oakville is going to get some. Oakville light is 0.2. Heavy is going to get some 0.8 millimeters of freezing rain. So light is 0.2 millimeters. So heavy is actually going to be 0.0. There's going to be 1 millimeters of freezing rain. Actually, sleet. So this is orange. So orange color is going to be like freeze sleet. Line said OB is going to get some 1.4 millimeters of freezing sleet, so it's actually 2.5 millimeters. So Thunder Beach is going to get some 0.3 millimeters of sleet, so 0.3 millimeters of sleet. So let's go to Wartan, 0.1.4 millimeters. Boyolzen, 0.8 millimeters. So actually 0.1, just 1 millimeters. Hanover is going to get some 1.1 millimeters of sleet. Collingwood, 2 millimeters of sleet. Barely 0.9. Georgia, whatever. Beverly Hills is going to get some 0.9 millimeters of sleet. So everywhere in Southern Ontario, whatever cities I said is sleet actually. Let's go to let's look at total freezing rate. This is actual starting. So Whitehall's 2 millimeters. Boyles and onwards 2 millimeters freezing rate. Lionshead Old Base 2 millimeters. Dunham Beach, Southern Beach 3 millimeters. Bomb Beach, Midlands 2 millimeters. On the Labadies 2 millimeters freezing rate. So let's go to next hour. We're starting from 3 p.m. Don't need to refresh. So Wartime -2, Boyles and onwards -2, Collingwood -2, Lionshead Old Bay -2. Solid Beach, Thunder Beach, Palm Beach, Midland, -4 degrees. Chenia, -3. Betty is going to be -3 degrees. Beverly Hills is going to get some -2 degrees. Honolulu is going to get some -4 degrees. So let's go to everywhere in Niagara Falls, 1 degrees. Hamilton, Oakville, 1 degrees. Brampton, Mississauga, to 1 degrees. Downtown Toronto, 2 degrees. Scarborough, 1.5. Stouffville, 1 degrees. Newmarket, Orangeville, 1 degrees. Uxbridge, -1. Oshawa, 1 degrees. Peterborough, 0 degrees. Cobourg, 1 degrees. Belleville, 1 degrees. Let's go to next hour, which is 7 a.m. So, Whitehall -3, Collingwood -4, Boyles and Ottawa is -3, Lionshead OB -3 degrees, Sotheby is -4 degrees, Bombay is gonna get some -4 degrees, Thunderbee is gonna get some -3 degrees. So let's go to bed. It's gonna be -5. Chinia -4, Beverly Hills -5, Olala is gonna get some -5 degrees. Ranton is going to be -3 degrees. Dover -4 degrees. Scarborough -3. Downtown Toronto -1. Mississauga -1. Hamilton, Oakwood -1. Everyone Ann Cross -2.5. Newmarket Orangeville -5. Uxbridge -5. Oshawa -4. Peterborough -6. Cobourg -3. Belleville -6. Let's go to London. So let's go to next hour, which is 3 p.m. Lighted OB Wartime Boyles in Hanover is gonna be 1 degrees. Collingwood 0 degrees. Brampton 2 degrees. Mississauga 2 degrees. Downtown 2 degrees. Scarborough 1.5 degrees. Stouffville 1 degrees. Newmarket Orangeville 1 degrees. -1. Uxbridge 1 degrees in Oshawa. Peterborough -1. Cobourg 1 degrees. Belleville 1 degrees. Hamilton Oakville 1 degrees. Everywhere in Annapolis is 5 degrees. So London. So let's look at Palm Beach. Thunder Beach -1 degrees. Solid Bay, Midland, -1 degree. Georgia, Betty is going to be. So, -1 is in Betty. Olala is going to be -2. Georgia, 0 degrees. 1 degree in Bell. Valley Ice also Hope's Bay on. So, Hope's Bay, 1 degree. So, let's go to next hour, which is 7 a.m. So, Whitetown -7. Collingwood -5. Boyles at -6. Hanover -7. -7. 6.5 actually. Line said OB is going to be -7 degrees. Solar B -6. Midland -7. Palm Beach, Thunder Beach -5 degrees. Virginia, Beverly Hills -5 degrees. Very -5.5 degrees. Olala is going to be 7 degrees. Brampton -5. Mississauga -4. Downtown -4. Scarborough -4.5. Southall -5. Newmarket -5. Orange -6. Uxbridge -6. Sarsaparilla -4. Peterborough -5. Cobourg -3. Belleville -3. Milton. Well, Hamilton -3, Oga -3, everywhere in Agwas -2.5 degrees. So let's go to London. So let's go to 3 p.m., which is 3 p.m. So Whiteham -4, Boyles and Ottawa -4, Lionshead OB -4, Collingwood -5, Bombay, Dunby, Salaby, it's going to be -5. Midland -5, Orla, Betty is going to be -5, Beverly Hills is -5, Georgia is going to be -4 degrees. Newmarket, Orangeville is going to be -4 degrees. Stouffville -4, Scarborough -3, Downtown -2, Brampton, Mississauga -2, Hamilton, Oakville -1 degrees. Also -3, Uxbridge -1, Coburg -2, Peterborough -4, Belvoir -2. Everywhere equals 0.5 degrees, so London. Let's go to next hour, which is 7 a.m. So, Whitehall -6, Collingwood -6, Brampton -3, Mississauga -2, Toronto -2, Scarborough -3, Stouffville -6, Newmarket -6, Orangeville -6, Uxbridge -7, Oshawa -5, Peterborough -9, Coburg -5, Belvoir -7, Hamilton, Oakville, though it'll start slowly later. So then everywhere in Anchorage -2.5 degrees, Chinia -6 degrees, Beverly Hills -7, Barrie -6, That's gonna get some -11 degrees. So let's go to next stop, Virginia -3. So Lightside OB is gonna get some -3 degrees. So Port Elgin is gonna get some -5 degrees. Hanover is gonna get some -6 degrees. So let's go to Oakville stays as -1 actually. So let's go to next stop. Oh, Solid B -8. Thunder Beach going to get some -6 degrees. Palm Beach -6 degrees. Midland -7 degrees. So let's go to next tower, London. So let's go to Belvoir -7. So let's go to next tower, which is 3 p.m. Which is 3 p.m. Whitechapel -3, Collingwood -2, Lineshead OB -3, Port Elizabeth -2, Hanover is going to get some -2 degrees. Solid Bay, Midland -4 degrees. Palm Beach, Thunder Beach going to be -3.5 degrees. Georginia is going to get some -2. Beverly is -1. Barry is going to get some Barry is going to get some -2 degrees. Solid -4. Peterborough -3. Coburg -1. Belvoir -2. Stouffville -1. Scarborough 0. Downtown -1 degrees. Brampton, Mississauga 1 degrees. Hamilton, Oakville 2 degrees. Everywhere in Niagara Falls is 3.5 degrees. So let's go to London. Let's go to next tower, which is Thunder Beach is going to get some -3 degrees. So let's go to next hour, which is 7 a.m., 8 a.m. actually. So Whiteton 10 degrees, Collingwood 9 degrees. Line said do that later. So Port Elgin's going to be 10 degrees. Hanover is going to be 11 degrees. So let's do Solid B. It's gonna be 7 degrees. Thunder B is gonna be 7 degrees. Palm Beach is gonna get some 9 degrees. That's 9 degrees in Palm Beach. Midland by 7 degrees, 6 degrees. Solid 7 degrees. Georginia 6 degrees. Could be 6 degrees. Beverly Hills is gonna be 5 degrees. No, it's gonna be 8 degrees. So 8 degrees is in Georginia. 9 degrees is in Beverly Hills. Where he's gonna get some 9 degrees. So it's gonna be 8 degrees. 8 degrees done, so 9 degrees actually. So line said OB is gonna get some 9 degrees. So that's line said OB. Let's actually do this later right now. So line said OB is going to get some it's going to be 9 degrees. So let's look at easier cities. So Balboa 9 degrees, Colorburg 7 degrees, 7 degrees to Peterborough. Oshawa 7 degrees, Uxbridge 8 degrees, Stouffville 8 degrees, Scarborough 8.5. Scarborough is actually 9 degrees, April 5 degrees, downtown Toronto 9 degrees, Brampton 11 degrees, Mississauga 9 degrees, Hamilton 10 degrees, everywhere Oku coldest temperature is 10 degrees, warmest temperature is going to be 9 degrees, everywhere in Niagara Falls 13 degrees, Newmarket also 9 degrees. So let's go to next tower, which is let's go to next tower, which is 2 p.m. So Whiteton 8 degrees, Collingwood 11 degrees, Line said OB. Line said is 5 degrees, Hope's Bay is going to be 6 degrees, Port Elgin 6 degrees, Hanover is going to get some, Hanover is going to get some 7 degrees, Solid Bay is going to be 10 degrees, Thunder Bay is going to get some 8 degrees, Bombay is going to get some 11 degrees, 11 degrees, Solid Bay sucks, 11 degrees, 10 degrees, 10 degrees. It's in Bomb, 11 It's gonna be temp of 5 degrees in Palm Beach. Midland is gonna get some 11 degrees. So Georgia is gonna get some 10, 11. It's gonna be 9 degrees. Beverly Hills is gonna get some 11 degrees. Betty is gonna get some 12 degrees. Olala is gonna get some 9 degrees. It's in Olala, so it's actually 10 degrees. So actually 9 degrees. So let's go to easier cities. So everyone act fast. 8 degrees. Hamilton 7 degrees. Oakville 7 degrees. Oakville, that's the warmer, coldest. The warmest is actually 9 degrees. Brampton 10 degrees, Mississauga 9 degrees, Downtown Toronto 9 degrees, Scarborough is going to be 9.5 degrees, Tofu 10 degrees, Newmarket Orangeville 11 degrees, Uxbridge 10 degrees, Oshawa 9 degrees, Peterborough 13 degrees, Coburg 10 degrees, Melbourne 16 degrees, so London. So this is the end of the video actually. So